Hey guys, welcome to a little scripting tutorial stuff for Multi-Theft Auto, the multiplayer mode for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to download the game with the server. That's just important because you need the server to test your stuff. So what you're gonna do is you're going to type in MTA and then you're going to this beautiful website, and then you are here. Okay, so as soon as you're here, you click on download, and it downloads, and that will take some seconds, and a little bit of time, like some seconds. I will just, because it's just a slow download, I won't cut this out. So now, after downloaded, you open it. And maybe when you watch this video it will download 1.5, but I think the installation will always be the same. Okay, now you click on next, and when you click give it admin rights, and you click on I agree, and now you just select client and server, because you're going to need both. As you can see, you can, if you want, you can add this, but you probably not need this. At least for now. So now you click on next, and then you just select the destination folder where you want to install it. I'm just gonna then install it. Where I clicked on install, you have to select the path where you installed your Grand Theft Auto. Oh, thanks. Okay, Science 1.4 Multi-Theft Auto automatically changes your language. Okay, you probably won't see anything now. That will change in a few seconds. Let me just restart it. Yeah, it's good. It's okay. Okay. And now you should see everything. Okay, now you can just go on settings or options will be here, and then you can just choose your nick. Just some basic stuff, you will not need this. Just change your nickname here, and that's it. So now you just can close this, and now what you're going to do now is you're just going into your path where you installed your Multi-Theft Auto a few seconds ago, which is this for me. Then you will come to this, you click on server, you go on mods, on deathmatch, and then you open the MTA server conf with, I don't know, I'm using Notepad++, you can use the normal Notepad or stuff. Okay, first thing, this is the configurations file. You can change everything for your server here, like really everything. We will go through the important stuff of this, so let's just start. As you can see here, we have to type in the server name here, so we're just going to take scripting shit as server name. The server name is just the name that will display in the server browser. Okay, just let this one blank for the testing server. If you host a server somewhere, then this will be done automatically, so ignore this. Same with this, and now this is the max players, which will be allowed on your server. You can change this to any value you want. I'ma just go with 4, because fuck you, that's why. You won't need to change something of these in most cases. So you're going down until you are here, password. If you want, you can give your server a password, but you probably won't need it since it's just your local server and nobody will connect to it, besides when you have Amachi or anything. Okay, that's one of the, I think that's all the important stuff. You can change here where you want to save all the stuff, but you won't need to change that. what I like is change the FPS limit to 55 because that's just a beautiful number. And now the important stuff for your scripting stuff is down here. This just tells the server to, let's say, load. Yeah, load when the server starts. And if you just add your resource like resource source, this is just normal XML, or you could also compare it with HTML, but it's more like XML. Okay, source equals, and now the source name, like I'm just gonna take the scoreboard from up here, and then you close this thing here. Then you type startup equals, and now you say 1 because it should start. Okay, and then protected god damn it, protected equals 0. Protected is just used to not let them like stop being stopped. So you could say 1 here and then you can't stop the scoreboard anymore. But you won't need that, probably. And here you can just select with which resource the server should start. With play or which game mode. With you have all your game modes, team deathmatch, stealth, race, play, hey, fallout, deathmatch, CDV, CDF, CDM, briefcase, race, assault, and DMX. You can also say editor, because editor, we're just going with play, we're just going to leave everything of the stuff like it is here. Okay, now close this. And now you can start your server for the first time. It should start pretty fast. When you once open this will come. Okay, now it's starting the resources and your server is on. Okay, now you could just start your multi-tab ladder. Then you will be here. And server browser, local, and then you will see your server here. And as you can see, the name, the players, and the game mode. When you connect now, then it will connect to your server and you can move around and do everything you want. Okay, so this is also, as you can see, the scoreboard opens. And yeah, that's just, let's say, the basic stuff. We now successfully set up our server. We can use our server now to do everything we want. If something did not work by you, then please tell me in the comments so we can work on a fix for your problem. Okay, now let's just... Okay, nice effect in the background. Just let me... Yeah, good. Okay, now let's start with rescripting. At least with the setting up a resource. You go to server, you go to mods, you go to deathmatch, you go to resources, and now this is the important part. You make a new folder, and now you can call it however you want. We will just, for the case of fuck it, we will call it hello world, because why not? And now you need one file in this, and that will be the meta.xml. And yeah, shut up. Okay, so now what is this? This, my dear friends, is the meta file where you save all the stuff in. No, you don't. In the meta, you just write which resources will be started, which files will be used, which scripts will be used, who made all this, and which version is it, and all that kind of stuff. So just to make the meta, you just write this, just as easy as that, and this could be your meta for your resource. I think there was like an info tag, R4 equals fucktard. I think it was something like this. I don't usually use this. Let's just save this. You can type refresh here on your server and you see new resource hello world loaded. We just did resource. How to start it? I think every... what? No. Okay. You can, by typing register and then your username and your password, you just register your account, same with the password and login and stuff. And we forgot something, well, I forgot something, and that is giving admin to everything. So you just close the server, that's important. You go back to deathmatch and you open the this beautiful rcl.xml. And now, how to give someone admin? That's pretty easy. You just type under the group name admin, you type object name equals user.1234 or your username, and then you just close your back tag again. And yeah, now the user 1234 has admin. But what if we want all users to have admin? Then we write user.star. Now every user has admin. What if we want to do it with the resources? Because we want to do it with resource. Now every resource has admin. It's as easy as that. Okay, close your ACL, save it, start the server again, and check if everything worked. And as you can see, it should have worked. You can start your multi-dev auto now again. You did not have to close it, but I just like to close stuff. Just go back to server browser, go back in your server, and now if you type /login 1234 you can see press P to open your admin panel. Now we can press P, and now we have this beautiful admin panel where we can change many things. So as you can see now, when you click on resources up here, you can see on the top is our hello world resource, and you and it states it's loaded, and you see the author is fucktard. As you can see, because fucktard is there, because in our resource, in our hello world, in our meta, reward info author equals fucktard. It's as easy as that. And if we start it now, nothing will happen. Okay, good. Let me just... Now I will finish this. Or no, you know what, we will do one more thing and then we will finish this video. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is we are going to create our first script. And it will be a pretty basic script. So you now just type C underscore you know what, S underscore message.lua. Yeah. Okay. You also I'm just by the way, I'm using Notepad++ for editing for my scripts. You can choose whatever editor you like, everything, even the normal Notepad. Okay, so why did I name it S underscore message? Because it's a server script. In Lua, in MTA, there are client and server scripts. And message, because the script is going to output the message. Easy, huh? Okay, now double click to open it. I'm just gonna close all of this stuff besides of this. Okay, so now this is our script. What the fuck is this? It's blank. It's doing nothing. And that's good, because we just want to tell the script what to do. We want to make the script to do what we tell it. Get me? I hope so. Okay. Now, to just output message to the game, we are using output chat box. By the way, you won't see this stuff here because it's an add-on for Notepad. When I find it, I won't search it now because I'm way too lazy and it's a bit late. I will try to find it. I will put it in the video description when I found it, and there are steps on how to install it. Okay, now what is output chatbox? Output chatbox is a function. What is a function? A function is something you can call everywhere in the script. Well, basically everywhere. And these functions are just doing stuff we told them to do. And output chatbox is a function which is pre-made by MultiTestAuto. Okay, so output chatbox has two different ways of working. And how do we know how they work and what they want and what do I write in these brackets? God damn it! It's easy. The first way and the only way when you start scripting is you just go to the wiki of MultiTestAuto. I will put the link in the video description, of course. Now you go to server functions. You can see you have your reference, client functions, client events, server functions, server events, and as I told you, we're going to use a server script. And what are we going to call? What is this output checkbox? It's a function, so we need to check for the server functions. Okay, now you can see a big list. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I don't want all of this, and what's this and this and we can just as easily use this to coordinate through the whole page. We can use we click on player function so we get to this stuff, we can click on other stuff, or just how normal people would do it when they know what they search. You use Control and F, and then this pops up in Google Chrome, and you just search output chatbox, and as you can see, server functions, and here are some functions we don't even want to look at now. Just click on output chatbox, and now you can see you have the server syntax and the client syntax, and you can see the server syntax is nearly the same as the client syntax, besides it would need one more optional argument. What are arguments? Arguments are things you can, I will just go to these things here. Arguments are things you write in the brackets. So as you can see, we have output chatbox. I will just compare it to output chatbox as it says here, then an open bracket, and now we could write some text. Let's just use hello fucktard, and now this would be it. We would be done. But I will show you something. This is our first argument. It's a string argument, as you can read here. Now, put a comma. As you can see here, so more curly, not curly, but more other brackets. And these brackets tell us that everything inside here is an optional argument. It's not required, just the text is required. Okay, so as you can now see, we need an element. The visible2 element. How do I know what I have to write here? Later on you will know, but for now, as you can see, the standard value of visible2 is getRootElement. And what the fuck is getRootElement now? GetRootElement is a function which you can use server side and client side. GetRootElement returns the root element. And what is the root element? Let me show you in the element tree. So as you can see, the root element is this big thing. Let's say it's like your compared with your life somehow. It's the main thing. It's the main call. Let's say it's your brain. The root is the brain. It controls everything. It has the players as children of it, the resource roots, our hello world has a root, which would be this thing here, and it has more stuff inside of it, like the resource map root element, where the objects of the maps are saved, and all these kind of stuff is inside of the root. So just, if you want to send a message to everything, just use root, not road. And you can type get root element, which most people do, or you can just write root. Both will do the same. And as you see now, we could that just would be it. We could also be done now. Now we want to change something. We want to let the message be outputted in black. So how do we do it? As you can see, we now need to type in 3 more, well, we don't need to, but we will type in 3 more arguments. The red argument, the green argument, and the blue argument. And how should we know which values we need to use? I will show you. Just use a red, green, blue RGB selector. Here, colorpickup.com will gladly help. So, which color did we want? We want just a standard black. So we just go down to the left. And as you can see, red is 0, green is 0, and blue is 0. So let's just do this. Red is 0, green is 0, blue is 0. And now we would output in the chat box a black hello factard. Okay, now we can type another argument. A bool color coded equals false. What does this mean? In MTA, you can use color codes. Color codes are just like written in hex. As you can see here, this is a beautiful example. Output chat box, hello world, and the last argument is true, and it would output in the in-game, in the chat box, hello in red because of the code, and world in green because of this code. It's pretty easy, I hope. Okay, so let's just write factors, fuck in red. So in hashtag, I think, let's call it hashtag, or yeah, let's call it hashtag. Then FF0000, and a hex code normally has 6 numbers, letters, stuff inside of it. Okay, and after fuck, we want to write in green. And after tar, we want to write in blue, I think would this be, yeah. This will be then blue. Okay, now we are done. What do you think? Let's just start. Just restart the start the resort. What? Nothing's in my chat? But why? That's because in the, well, fuck you too. We did not write in the meta that we want to start the script when we when we start the resource. So how do we do it? We open the tag script, then space source equals, and then our name of the script. So s_message.lua and type equals server and close it. There are 2 types, server and client. As I told you already, we will later more go on this server stuff. And if anyone noticed I forgot something, we forgot to write the last argument, the color-coded argument. Since we want to use color codes, we want it to be true. A bool can whether be true or false. Okay, now everything should work, or let's give it a test. Just give it a try. Restart, and there you go. The message normally is black, and factoids is in 3 different colors. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, as you can see, the hello has no color code in front of it. That means it will take these values, which we defined as black. And then, because we activated color codes with this true, we just see that fuck is red, tar is green, and z and the exclamation mark is blue. Okay, so I hope this first episode wasn't too complex or something. I tried to make it as basic as fuck. If you have any more questions, write them in the comments. If you think I should explain something a bit more, then tell it to me in the comments. Just leave your feedback in the comments, and we will see us in the next episode.